More and more Americans are choosing to retire in the Caribbean, and the reasons might surprise you. For many Americans, retirement used to mean downsizing to a quiet town somewhere in the United States. But today, a growing number of retirees are doing something very different, moving to the Caribbean. These are practical reasons behind this trend, other than warm weather, ocean views, and a slower pace of life. We're exploring the lifestyle benefits, healthcare systems, residency and retirement visas, and housing costs of Caribbean retirement, drawing from sources like Travel Plus Leisure, Lonely Planet, and the Sunday Times Travel. Stay with us until the end to learn the surprising financial advantage that many Americans don't fully understand until they're already living on the islands. Which Caribbean destinations are Americans actually choosing? A place where English is the official language, the ocean is your backyard, and retirement suddenly feels a lot simpler. That's the quiet appeal of Belize. For many American retirees, Belize feels surprisingly easy to settle into. It's one of the few Caribbean regions where English is the official language, which means everyday life, from reading documents to chatting with neighbors, comes without a language barrier. That alone removes a huge layer of stress for newcomers. Belize also attracts retirees because of its friendly residency programs, including options specifically designed for people living on retirement income. Add to that a strong and welcoming expat community, and many newcomers quickly find themselves surrounded by neighbors who have made the same leap. Healthcare is another factor retirees consider carefully. While Belize's public system is basic, private clinics in larger towns offer reliable care, and many expats take advantage of nearby medical tourism options in countries like Mexico when specialized procedures are needed. Housing is another draw. Renting a comfortable home often ranges between $800 and $1,400 per month, depending on location and proximity to the beach. Buying property can also be relatively affordable compared to the US, making long-term island living more attainable. But there's one reality check. Imported goods can be expensive. Because many products arrive by ship, groceries and certain household items may cost more than retirees expect. Stick around. We're just getting started. We've got 4 more Caribbean destinations to visit. Imagine waking up to warm Caribbean breezes, ocean views, and a cost of living that feels far lighter than back home. That's the everyday reality many retirees find in the Dominican Republic. For Americans looking to stretch their retirement savings while still enjoying island life, the Dominican Republic has become an increasingly popular choice. One of the biggest reasons is the lower cost of living compared to many parts of the United States and even other Caribbean destinations. Everyday expenses, from dining out to transportation, often feel far more manageable. Another major advantage is the island's size. Unlike smaller Caribbean nations, the Dominican Republic offers a wide range of lifestyle options. Retirees can choose between lively beach towns, quiet coastal villages, or modern city living. Over the years, established expat communities have also grown in several areas, making it easier for newcomers to find social groups, familiar services, and helpful local advice. Housing remains one of the biggest draws. Renting a comfortable apartment or home typically ranges from $600 to $1,200 per month, depending on the neighborhood and how close you are to the coast. Healthcare is another reassuring factor. Major cities such as Santo Domingo and Santiago have modern private hospitals that attract both locals and international patients. Of course, there's a reality check. Like much of the Caribbean, the Dominican Republic occasionally faces hurricanes during storm season. Still, for many retirees, the Dominican Republic offers something incredibly appealing: a true Caribbean lifestyle without luxury level prices. Keep watching, because you would want to know the other 3 Caribbean places that made our list. Few places in the world make retirement feel both adventurous and practical at the same time, but Panama has quietly mastered that balance. For years, Panama has been one of the most talked about destinations among American retirees, and much of that reputation comes from how welcoming the country is to people living on retirement income. The famous Pensionado visa program makes residency relatively straightforward for qualified retirees, opening the door to long-term living in a country that actively encourages foreign retirees to settle down. Once approved, retirees can access a range of discounts designed specifically for seniors. These can include reduced prices on entertainment, transportation, hotels, and even certain medical services. Small perks that add up over time. Another reason retirees love Panama is its modern infrastructure. In places like Panama City, you'll find reliable internet, modern highways, international airports, and many of the conveniences Americans are used to back home. Housing is also relatively accessible depending on the location. Renting a comfortable apartment or home typically ranges between $900 and $1,500 per month, whether you choose a vibrant city neighborhood or a quieter beachside town. Healthcare is another reassuring factor. Panama is known for highly regarded hospitals in major cities, many with internationally trained doctors and modern facilities. It's no surprise that Panama is often considered one of the most retiree-friendly countries in the Americas. Make sure to watch all the way through. You won't believe what 2 other Caribbean destinations Americans chose to retire in. Imagine living on a Caribbean island where the beaches feel tropical, but the systems around you still feel comfortably American. That's the unique appeal of Puerto Rico. For many retirees from the mainland United States, Puerto Rico offers something rare: the chance to enjoy island living without stepping completely outside the American system. Because Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory, Americans can move there without a passport, and many aspects of daily life, from banking to legal protections, operate within a familiar U.S. legal framework. That familiarity makes the transition much smoother for retirees who want sunshine and ocean views without navigating a completely foreign environment. English is widely spoken in many areas, and U.S. currency, postal services, and major retail brands are all part of everyday life. At the same time, Puerto Rico delivers the lifestyle many retirees dream about. Picture palm-lined beaches, warm weather year-round, colorful towns, and vibrant local culture, all while still having access to American-style conveniences like large supermarkets, shopping centers, and modern infrastructure. Housing is something retirees consider carefully. While you can find reasonable options in some areas, rent tends to be higher in popular coastal neighborhoods, especially near San Juan. In many ways, Puerto Rico offers a Caribbean lifestyle while still feeling familiar for Americans, blending tropical beauty with everyday convenience. What Caribbean island tops our list of American favorites might just surprise you. Imagine retiring on an island where the water is crystal clear. The pace of life slows down, and every sunset feels like a reward. That's the growing appeal of Roatan. Located just off the coast of Honduras, Roatan has quietly become one of the Caribbean's most talked about retirement destinations. What once felt like a hidden gem is now drawing the attention of retirees looking for natural beauty and a more affordable island lifestyle. One of the island's biggest attractions is its stunning coral reefs, part of the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef System. For retirees who love snorkeling, diving, or simply living close to the ocean, Roatan offers world-class underwater scenery just minutes from shore. Another major draw is the relatively lower cost of housing compared to many other Caribbean destinations. Renting a comfortable home or apartment typically ranges from $700 to $1,200 per month, depending on location and ocean views. The island's growing expat community also makes the transition easier for newcomers. Many Americans and Canadians have already settled here, creating friendly neighborhoods where it's easy to meet people and exchange advice. But perhaps the biggest reason retirees fall in love with Roatan is the relaxed island atmosphere, a place where life naturally slows down and simple pleasures take center stage. We saved the most jaw-dropping part about Caribbean's real financial advantage for last. Many Americans think the biggest financial win of retiring in the Caribbean is cheaper rent, but the real advantage often surprises them. At first glance, housing does look like the major savings. In many Caribbean destinations, retirees can rent comfortable homes for far less than they would pay in many parts of the United States. But long-term retirees often discover that rent is only part of the story. The real financial advantage is the overall cost of lifestyle. Everyday expenses, from local food and household services to transportation and healthcare, can be significantly lower than what many Americans are used to paying back home. Doctor visits, fresh local produce, dining out, and even hiring help for things like home maintenance often cost far less than in major U.S. cities. Over time, those smaller savings add up in a big way. For retirees living on Social Security or a fixed income, that difference can completely change the retirement experience, turning what might have been a tight budget in the U.S. into a life that feels comfortable, relaxed, and even a little indulgent. For many Americans, retiring in the Caribbean isn't just about beaches and palm trees. It's about finding a place where their retirement income stretches further while enjoying a relaxed and beautiful lifestyle. If the Caribbean feels like it could be your perfect retirement destination, check the links in the description to start planning your getaway.